Imagine stepping onto an island where every step, every shadow, and every whisper of the wind could be your last. A place so lethal that it's not just off limits, it's constantly monitored to keep people away. Welcome to Cobra Island, home to the golden lancehead viper, one of the most venomous snakes on the planet. But no one truly knows the fate of those who dare to set foot here. And the authorities? Their strict lockdown raises one chilling question. What are they hiding? Could you survive Cobra Island? Stay with us as we uncover the secrets of this deadly paradise. Imagine stepping onto an island where danger lurks in every shadow. On Queimada Grande, thousands of snakes move silently, ruling the land. And Cobra Island, it shelters the golden lancehead viper, one of the most venomous serpents on Earth. Here, survival isn't just difficult, it's nearly impossible. Let's begin with the golden lancehead viper, a species found nowhere else but Cobra Island. Centuries of isolation and evolution have shaped it into a predator like no other. According to a report by Brazil's Butantan Institute in the year 2024, its venom is up to 5 times more potent than that of its mainland relatives. This agile hunter climbs trees, preying on migratory birds that pause on the island. On Queimada Grande, the jararaca yoa dominates the ecosystem. A close relative of the mainland jararaca, this snake has evolved into a specialized predator. Unlike its relatives, it primarily hunts migratory birds, skillfully climbing trees and using its tail as a lure, mimicking a caterpillar or worm. Separated from the outside world for over 10,000 years, these snakes have become some of the most effective predators on the planet. Both islands are dense with vegetation, where every step could lead to a deadly encounter. The golden lancehead and jararaca yoa blend seamlessly into the undergrowth or lie in wait among the branches. Their camouflage is so perfect that even seasoned experts struggle to detect them before it's too late. Consider the story of a Brazilian biologist who explored Queimada Grande in the year 2019. He recalled stepping over what appeared to be an ordinary vine, only to realize too late that it was a jararaca yoa, coiled and ready to strike. "I froze," he said. "One more step and I wouldn't have made it back to the boat." These personal accounts remind us just how ruthless these environments truly are. What if you were stranded on one of these islands? Could you survive the relentless snakes, the treacherous terrain, and the crushing isolation? Comment yes or no below and share your thoughts. Surviving on snake-infested islands like Queimada Grande and Cobra Island is not just a test of endurance. It's a fight against nature itself. The terrain is relentless, filled with dense jungle, jagged rocks, and scarce resources. But the true threat isn't the landscape. It's the unseen dangers lurking in the grass, the trees, and even the shadows. One chilling story from the year 2018 reveals just how risky these islands are. 3 fishermen, lured by the mystery of Queimada Grande, anchored near its shore. According to local reports, they ventured into the wilderness, unaware of what awaited them. Only 2 were ever found. The third vanished, becoming yet another eerie reminder of the island's deadly reputation. For those stranded in such places, survival depends on sharp instincts and adaptability. With no freshwater sources or safe zones, constant vigilance is the only defense. As stated in Brazilian Navy protocols, researchers exploring these islands must wear protective clothing and move cautiously to avoid disturbing the snakes. Yet even trained biologists acknowledge that without immediate medical attention, the odds of survival are slim. A study by the Butantan Institute confirms that the venom of the golden lancehead can be fatal without treatment. In one harrowing survival tale from Queimada Grande, a sailor found himself trapped after his boat was swept away in a storm. With no food or water, he remained on the rocky coastline for 2 days, refusing to set foot in the forest. He collected rainwater in his palms and used a wooden stick to probe the ground for hidden snakes before taking each step. Eventually, a passing fishing boat rescued him, but he later described those 2 days as nothing short of pure terror. For many, there is no rescue. These islands remain untouched for a reason. Few dare to approach them, and even fewer are prepared for the dangers they conceal. But how did these deadly snakes come to dominate these islands, and why has their venom become so lethal? The answers lie in the mysterious origins of Cobra Island and Queimada Grande, coming up next. Before we continue, if you'd like to support this channel, take just 5 seconds to subscribe and turn on notifications. There's plenty of fascinating content on the way. Thank you, best of followers. On Queimada, Grande, and Cobra Island, danger doesn't give warnings. It strikes without mercy. These islands are more than just perilous landscapes. They hold stories of survival, fear, and resilience. In the year 2018, 3 fishermen anchored near Queimada, Grande, hoping to gather fruit from its trees. What started as an ordinary trip quickly turned into a nightmare. When they failed to return, rescue teams discovered their boat drifting nearby. Clues suggested a deadly encounter with the island's venomous inhabitants. According to the Butantan Institute, navigating Queimada Grande without encountering its lethal residents is nearly impossible, with estimates of 1 snake per square meter. For these fishermen, a single mistake seemed to decide their fate. The lighthouse on Queimada Grande, constructed in the late 19th century, was once home to families who struggled daily against the relentless snake population. Records from the Brazilian Navy describe how serpents would invade their homes, hiding in boots, beds, and every possible corner of their living spaces. One chilling tale tells of a lighthouse keeper's family who, overwhelmed by an onslaught of snakes, fled toward the shore in the dead of night. But the island's danger lurked everywhere, even above, hanging from the trees. This terrifying ordeal led to the automation of the lighthouse in the year 1925, sparing future residents from the same fate. Today, the abandoned structure stands as a silent witness to the island's haunting past. Cobra Island's reputation is just as unsettling. Though heavily restricted due to military patrols, eerie stories persist about explorers and treasure hunters who vanished without a trace. According to local legend, the golden lance-head viper fiercely guards the island, ensuring that no one trespasses. Whether due to supernatural curses or natural dangers, one thing remains certain: survival on Cobra Island is nearly impossible. On both islands, the greatest fear is not just the snakes, it's the isolation and the terrifying realization that no help is coming. As one Brazilian Navy officer once warned, preparation is everything. On islands like these, even the smallest mistake can become fatal. Have you ever heard survival stories as gripping as these? Tell us your thoughts in the comments. What would you do if you found yourself face to face with danger on Queimada Grande or Cobra Island? Both Queimada Grande and Cobra Island are tightly restricted by the Brazilian government, with strict no-entry policies enforced by military patrols. For most people, these islands are entirely off-limits. Even scientists need special permits and must follow protective measures before conducting any research. The reason is clear: safety and preservation. According to the Brazilian Institute of Environment and Renewable Natural Resources, the sheer number of venomous snakes on Queimada Grande is estimated between 1 and 5 per square meter. Cobra Island, with its dense population of golden lancehead vipers, is just as dangerous. To prevent deadly encounters, local authorities enforce these restrictions. The military's presence also helps protect critical ecosystems. Both islands are home to extremely rare species, including the golden lancehead viper and the elusive jararaca yawa, found nowhere else on Earth. In the year 1985, Queimada Grande was officially designated as a vital ecological zone, with laws in place to preserve its fragile environment. Even under controlled conditions, scientists must be extremely careful. One researcher described a near-fatal encounter in the year 2022, highlighting the constant danger. You must stay alert. The snakes are everywhere, and a single mistake could be disastrous. While official reasons focus on safety and conservation, some believe there could be darker secrets hidden on these islands. Could these locations have been used for biological experiments, as some theories suggest? Are there unknown threats that authorities are keeping from the public? Or are these just myths, fueled by fear and legend? The truth remains uncertain, but the mystery makes these islands even more fascinating. What happens when a species is completely cut off from the rest of the world? Does it vanish, or does it transform into something remarkable? On Queimada Grande and Cobra Island, the answer lies in the serpents that dominate these landscapes. Separated for thousands of years, these snakes have evolved in surprising and complex ways. But what made these islands the perfect stage for their transformation? Around 11,000 years ago, as the Ice Age came to an end, rising sea levels reshaped Brazil's coastline. Queimada, Grande, and Cobra Island, once connected to the mainland, became isolated by the encroaching ocean. Without small mammals or rodents to hunt, the snakes were forced to adapt, shifting their focus to a new prey: migratory birds. To survive, they had to evolve rapidly, developing new hunting skills and deadly precision. On Cobra Island, the golden lancehead viper is a prime example of evolution at work. Over time, this species developed incredibly potent venom, ensuring its prey is immobilized almost instantly. A study conducted by the Butantan Institute in the year 2023 confirmed that this adaptation allows the snake to secure food with remarkable efficiency. But its adaptations don't stop there. The golden lancehead is an expert climber, blending into the treetops and waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Its unmatched precision makes it one of the most efficient predators in this extreme environment. Meanwhile, on Queimada Grande, another species, the Jararaca, followed its own evolutionary path. Isolated for over 10,000 years, this snake developed extraordinary camouflage, allowing it to disappear into the forest floor. It even uses its tail to mimic worms and caterpillars, luring birds in before striking with deadly accuracy. Like the golden lancehead, the Jararaca depends on venom to subdue its prey. But these changes aren't just about survival. They've allowed these snakes to master their environment in ways few species ever could. For both, isolation wasn't a trap. It was an advantage. With no competition and limited resources, they adapted, evolving into some of the most specialized predators on the planet. For centuries, Queimada Grande and Cobra Island have intrigued adventurers and sparked the imagination of locals and visitors alike. With their unique ecosystems and the legends surrounding them, these islands are as mysterious as they are fascinating. But how much of the folklore is rooted in truth, and how much is a product of human imagination? One of the enduring stories tied to Queimada Grande involves the mysterious fires that once swept across the island. When Portuguese explorers first mapped the area in the 16th century, it's said they set the forest ablaze before leaving. While some speculate this was an attempt to cleanse the land of perceived dangers, others believe it was a practical effort to clear the dense vegetation. Historical records from the 19th century during the lighthouse's operation suggest that keepers burned portions of the forest to control the island's snake population. These fires, visible from the mainland, added to the island's mysterious allure. Despite these efforts, the golden lancehead viper, a species endemic to the island, continued to thrive, showcasing the resilience of this unique ecosystem. Cobra Island has a history filled with rumors of lost explorers and hidden treasures. Local tales speak of treasure hunters drawn to whispers of pirate gold buried beneath the island's dense jungle. However, many who ventured there reportedly never returned, leading to speculation about the island's dangers, including the formidable golden lancehead viper. One story tells of an explorer in the early 20th century who set out to retrieve a legendary treasure. His camp was later found abandoned, his boat untouched, with no clues to his whereabouts. While such stories add to the mystique of the island, they are best seen as cautionary tales rather than confirmed historical events. Both Queimada Grande and Cobra Island are surrounded by rumors of curses and mysterious phenomena. Some visitors have reported hearing unexplained laughter or seeing shadows moving through the dense forest. Scientists, however, attribute these phenomena to natural causes, such as the island's thick vegetation, shifting winds, and the vibrant wildlife that fills the area. According to a 2024 report by the Brazilian Environmental Institute, the unexplained sounds and sights can often be explained by natural processes, reminding us that sometimes the real wonder lies in the natural world rather than the supernatural. Why would a government work so hard to keep two islands completely off limits? Are the challenges truly so great, or is there more to this story? The Brazilian military plays a crucial role in maintaining control over these islands. According to a 2023 report by the Brazilian Ministry of Environment, patrol boats frequently monitor the waters surrounding the islands, ensuring no unauthorized individuals approach. This isn't just about public safety. It's also about preserving the fragile ecosystems of the golden lancehead viper and Jararaca, species that can't be found anywhere else on Earth. This high level of enforcement has led some to wonder if the island's restrictions are solely for ecological reasons. While protecting such rare species is undoubtedly important, theories persist that the government might have other motivations, ranging from preserving untapped resources to conducting scientific research in a controlled environment. Adding to the intrigue, military personnel and researchers who have visited the islands rarely share details about their experiences. Interviews with former officials highlighted in a 2024 article by Brazil's Nature Conservation Journal suggest strict confidentiality agreements are in place. While some say this is meant to prevent misinformation, others speculate it's to ensure sensitive information stays out of the public eye. Some believe the venom of the golden lancehead viper may hold potential for medical advancements or scientific discoveries. While no official data supports these claims, the limited public access fuels curiosity about what might be happening on the islands. There's also speculation that Cobra Island in particular might have been used as an isolated research site. While unverified, the island's dense environment and restricted access provide an ideal setting for controlled scientific studies. However, the most likely explanation is simpler. Strict regulations are necessary to protect the island's unique ecosystems from invasive species and illegal activity. The golden lancehead viper, for example, is a key focus of conservation efforts due to its critical role in the ecosystem. Whether the restrictions are meant to prevent accidents, protect biodiversity, or maintain controlled research, the government's efforts ensure these islands remain an enigma. You may not realize it, but the venom of certain snakes, while highly dangerous in the wild, is at the forefront of modern medical breakthroughs. Scientists are discovering how these natural compounds could lead to life-saving treatments for some of the most challenging health conditions. Take the golden lancehead viper, for example. Found only on Brazil's remote Queimada Grande island, this snake's venom is far more potent than that of its mainland relatives. While it helps the viper capture prey, researchers have found that its venom contains compounds with the potential to revolutionize medicine. At the renowned Butantan Institute, scientists have made significant progress in analyzing the venom's proteins. Some of these compounds can prevent blood clotting, offering new possibilities for advanced anticoagulants to treat heart attacks and strokes. Such discoveries could transform cardiovascular medicine and save countless lives. Another fascinating species, the Jararaca yoa, also native to Queimada Grande, has venom with similar medical benefits. Though dangerous in the wild, its venom contains enzymes that help regulate blood pressure. These enzymes led to the development of captopril, one of the most important medications for treating hypertension. According to the World Health Organization, captopril continues to be a key treatment for managing high blood pressure, helping millions worldwide. It's remarkable, isn't it? Snakes, often feared for their deadly venom, are also contributing to some of humanity's greatest medical advancements. This paradox, their ability to both harm and heal, reveals the complexity and wonder of nature. By turning a once-feared substance into a tool for healing, researchers are proving how science and nature can work together in extraordinary ways. These misunderstood creatures may hold the key to a healthier future for us all. While the golden lancehead and Jararaca yoa snakes are known for their rare and fascinating traits, they also play a vital role in the fragile ecosystems of Queimada Grande and Cobra Island. These extraordinary creatures are living proof of nature's ability to adapt and thrive in extreme conditions. However, their survival now faces a serious threat, not from nature, but from human interference. After centuries of isolation, conservationists and researchers are working tirelessly to protect these rare species from dangers such as habitat destruction and illegal activities. One of the most advanced conservation methods being used is microchipping technology. Scientists from Brazil's renowned Butantan Institute have successfully microchipped over 1,500 snakes as of 2024. This cutting-edge approach allows experts to track their movements and behaviors without disrupting their natural surroundings. By analyzing these patterns, researchers can gain a deeper understanding of the ecosystem and refine conservation strategies. For example, recent data reveals that some golden lancehead vipers are shifting their territory, likely in response to changes in prey availability. Insights like these are critical for designing long-term plans to protect both the snakes and their environment. However, there are additional challenges. Illegal activities pose a serious risk to the population of these snakes and the delicate balance of their ecosystem. conservation organizations are stressing the importance of preserving these species not just for their role in nature, but also for their potential contributions to scientific research and medicine. To address these concerns, efforts are underway to regulate research, designate these habitats as protected ecological zones, and raise global awareness about the importance of conservation. By supporting these initiatives, we can help ensure that these unique creatures continue to exist for generations to come. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Your support means a lot to us. Click on the video that appears on your screen right now. I'm sure you'll love this content. Comment below about the next country you want to see featured on our channel. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video. Thanks for joining us. Leave a comment, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more interesting videos. See you in the next video.